What's going on, you guys? So I'm going to be making more videos from now on. I know I've been a bit of a slacker when it comes to getting like more than one video up a week. I know I used to always do Raw, give my thoughts on Raw, and I'm going to start trying to do that from now on. Maybe not every week, but like when some stuff had usually Raw sometimes might be boring. But when stuff like what happened tonight goes down, I'll make a video or throw my thoughts out there and see what you guys think too. It's always cool hearing your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. So Daniel Bryan pretty much was out. Everyone thought he was going to give him like an Edge retirement speech, just like how Edge had to retire because of his neck injury, and everyone was, he was giving his story about how his dad passed away, just a bunch of sad stuff, and about his injuries, how they held him back, how he had to watch from his house and stuff. And I really thought he was done. I know Jeff told me before the show because I wasn't, home, and he's like, Daniel Bryan has an announcement today. I'm like, wow, it's either going to be Royal Rumble entry or retirement. And so I was able to watch that segment, and right now it's a commercial or something. Or now it's Ascension debuted too. I'll get to that in a second. But anyways, Daniel Bryan was going on and on about all the whole story about how everything went down, and I was like, damn, maybe retirement. Who knows? And then he gets down to, am I going to retire? And then he just starts chanting, no, 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 no. So it was pretty cool. I'm glad he's not retiring because that's always the worst. People always try to bash on wrestling being fake and everything. But look at people like Edge, had to retire. Otherwise, he just put his body through a lot more stuff, and who knows, maybe be in a wheelchair, confined to a wheelchair the rest of his life down the line. So, it really sucks seeing injuries like that, but I'm glad Daniel Bryan's good. Hopefully everything's good. Hopefully, he doesn't have any more neck problems, but he's a really good wrestler, crazy wrestler, and that's the kind of injuries you're gonna face. But anyways, he announced he's gonna be in the Royal Rumble, which is cool. I wish I was going to Philly. If you're going to the Royal Rumble, let me know. That's kind of cool. Let me know how that goes. I wish I could go to that, but I was really thinking about booking a ticket to Philly because it is pretty cheap. It's like a couple $100. It's like $300 or $400 for like a round trip ticket and a hotel, so that's pretty cheap. But yeah, I wish I could go to that, but I don't know. It's a month away. I'm sure plane ticket stuff went up now because when I was checking, it was like 2, 3, 4 months ago, something like that. I was always saying like I want to go to Rumble, I want to go to Rumble, but yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe SummerSlam. SummerSlam in August in New York would be sick to go to. Never been in New York, so I don't know. I would love to go to SummerSlam. That's just throwing it out there because I don't think I'll be going anywhere in August. Gonna be going to Vegas maybe in May or March, something like that. So the summer I probably won't be going anywhere. So maybe summer trip will be SummerSlam. Who knows? So the Ascension debuts as well, and it was against Mizdow, and it's like a Legion of Doom knockoff, and I don't really care that much for Ascension. I would have rather had the Vaudevillains debut. I like Aiden English. I'm an Aiden English guy. Always got a lot of respect for that guy. Really good dude. But yeah, wish Aiden English and that I think the guy his partner Simon Gotch or I don't know, something like that. I try to watch NXT here and there, but I like Aiden English. I'll be always rooting for Aiden English. He's a good guy. So yeah, that was my thoughts on the show. I thought the Ascension gimmick was kind of cheesy. It was like an Illuminati. I don't know. I wish they would have had them pin Miz instead of Mizdow. They always got to put over. They always got to put people over with Damian Sandow. So it's stupid, but who cares? The crowd keeps putting him over. I think its gimmick is hilarious. I'll never forget going to Raw, and like I wasn't even paying attention to the match. I was actually just watching. It was like me and Jeff were both just watching Damian Sandow with just how funny he was, like reenacting the Miz's moves outside the ring. That was just, I think that was the best part of the night, to tell you the truth. It was so damn funny. But yeah, guys, drop your comments down below on what you thought about Daniel Bryan's retirement. I mean, it had me fooled, to tell you the truth. But I kind of saw it coming. It was either going to be a Royal Rumble entry or a retirement. And by the way he was talking, I was like, damn, he's probably going to retire. But he's not, and that's good. Royal Rumble's looking to be good. Maybe Daniel Bryan over Roman Reigns. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. Daniel Bryan hasn't won a Rumble, so could be him. Who knows? Maybe Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns last two. So yeah, guys, drop your comments down below. Follow me on Twitter, add me on Facebook. My Instagram and everything will be down below, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.